My name is Stanley Scott. I'm with the African American Economic Recovery Think Tank. Today I want to talk to my community, the African American community throughout the United States, especially African Americans in New York State. We need to get engaged in this election process. And I'm recommending to the African American community that we vote. That's right, we vote for Bernie Sanders. That's very important because we need a man or woman of integrity. For too long, for 60 plus years, we have not been able to resolve issues in our community because we have poor leadership. Our leadership is self-serving. Just check them out for yourself right there in Washington, D.C., throughout these different states. We are spending over $1 trillion. But look at our community. Overall, look at our community. And then people that say to be our representative, I'm talking about African American leadership, they are only concerned about themselves and their little clique. And what I mean by that, they get their little bit. They ain't smart enough to even get what they're worth. They take a little bit of money and run. You know, we're out here dealing with billions of dollars all around this country here. African Americans are still dealing with, I'm talking about the African American leadership are still dealing with tens of thousands of dollars. It's a crying shame, man. African American leadership up in Washington, D.C. You got Al Sharpton in New York, Jesse Jackson in Chicago. Now, look at those two areas. Look at where Jesse is in Chicago. It speaks for itself. Look at African Americans in New York State, especially around Queen. Speak for itself. But you don't hear no African American leaders talking about what can we do to have these communities? What can we do to have communities throughout the United States? That should be our conversation every day. Every day. But we continue to go out here and we show up to these galas, special events, get you a few dollars and go about your business. They ain't concerned about nobody else. Look at Charlie Ringer up in New York. Ineffective, been sitting on his ass. That's the way it is. Sitting on his ass right there in New York. But black lives matter. But they don't matter in the African American community when it comes to leadership. Because who ringing the bell? I don't see any African American leaders ringing the bell on a consistent basis. You show up for an event or something, put yourself in front of the camera. But you telling me, it's African American leaders, most of them, a lot of them up in Congress, been over there for over 15 years. And you telling me that you can't come up with no type of resolve for our community? And this is excluding President Obama. Because I know for a fact, President Obama had put a lot of good things in place for the African American community. You can go right to the urban policy on the White House website and read this information that's been there for many years. The first 100 days when President Obama came in office, he took steps to help the African American community. African American did not even stand up for President Obama. That's right. Demanded the Republican leadership back off him, give him room to work. That's right. Now, President Obama did not agree with him when he brought in Al Sharpton. He's a snake. I'm gonna say it again. Al Sharpton is a snake. And I'm not gonna be politically correct. My people in pain, man. My people is in pain. Because a lot of things have happened to the African American community since we've been here, since Columbus looked up and saw us standing on the shore. That's right. The one for the Africans in America when Columbus came around the corner, them peanuts and seafood and all this stuff that he was enjoying. African Americans told him that Africans in America apologize. But I have no problem with President Obama. It's a couple of things, because I'm going to be honest with you. I do not agree with same-sex marriage. But let me tell you this one thing. If anybody harm LGBT community, I will be standing right there with them side by side. Because I respect all people. But African American leadership, like I said, should be appalled of themselves. Because there's a lot of things we can do for ourselves. There's a lot of things we can do, especially when it comes to skill, labor. You can train. President Obama put things in place for you to go to school. You get your certificate. You don't have to go out there. I know President Obama, that's what we had a little disagreement, is that everybody don't have to go to college. Everybody don't want to go to college. But you still can be very successful in America without a college degree. Now, I recommend everybody should have a diploma. I recommend that. But if you still don't have a diploma and you go out there and provide a good service to any business that's worthy, they will reward you in America, regardless of race. So, but I want to stay focused on the African American leadership right here in New York. They joined it all around Hillary Clinton, and Hillary Clinton already talked about us in a very negative way. Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton are not totally responsible for the crime bill. But what happened is a lot of African Americans, because of crack and a few other things, joined band together. Congressional Black Caucus were the one who really sold us out. Not President Clinton. He signed the bill, but it was the Congressional Black Caucus that sold us out. Nor did they have anything in place to help rebuild those communities. Now we know that crack cocaine and cocaine and on the North and former President Reagan were responsible for increasing the drug activities in the black community. And if you don't know that, well, you need to do your research. But still, today, regardless of all we've been through, we still can't get up. But we will not be able to get up, no matter what all we've been through. Nothing more dangerous to us than black leadership. And I'm saying to my people in New York, I need you to stand up. I need you to go out and vote for Bernie Sanders. That's a good chance for us to get back on track. I'm telling you, it's a very good chance because he will listen, he understands. And he's a man to stand by his principles, and that's what we need. Look how long he's been in he don't have to be out front the whole time, but he been consistent. That's what I look at. He been very consistent. But what we are doing to ourselves, we get rid of those African American leaders who've been sitting around. I got one right here, Kareem Brown. She ain't been there sitting on a fat butt, gobbling up. She do absolutely nothing. She got a little clique of seniors that come around and parade for her. But she she didn't care about the rest of her constituents here in Jacksonville, Florida. She need to go. So I'm saying to the African American leadership, come on, man. Come on, man. Time. That game over. It's time. You just need to go ahead and give it up. Go on and bail out. Go ahead and retire. A lot of y'all can retire. Retire and go on about your business or start a business or something else. Or get involved on teaching our community about the political system so we can empower ourselves, because America is still a good country. America is still a good country. But as long as we have the apathetic black leadership we have at the present time, we ain't going nowhere but over the cliff into the abyss of nothing. So I say to you, I'm asking everyone in New York and the rest of the folks around the world who will be coming up in your primaries to vote for Bernie Sanders. I'm asking you. And if you need any information, you can Google me, call me, do whatever you need. I'll be happy to talk with you. But you can find all the info you need on Facebook and other media sources out there. And make an intelligent decision for your children's future. Not for yourself, for your children's future. My name is Stanley Doc Scott. I'm right here in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm proud to be American. I'm proud to be an African American. Thank you.